This is no fantasy, no careless product of wild imagination. No, my good friends, these indictments I have brought you today, specific charges listed herein against the individuals, their acts of treason, their ultimate aim of sedition. These are matters of undeniable fact. I ask you now to pronounce judgment on those accused.
Pop Culture Rock says, I've said for the longest time that these people do not know what heroes are. They write themselves, and they just call those characters heroes. That's a great point. Pop Culture Rocks, yeah, they just write themselves and they say, you know, those people are heroes. They are villains with no moral guide at all.
You scared? Yeah, you scared, ain't you, bitch nigga? I can smell the bitch in you. Ooh, that's vintage, bitch.
What kid wants 2 faggot daddies? Faggots!
Over on the Epic store, the $100 deluxe edition. It's now on sale for just $5.
You know what though? Every single game that Steve Baby has worked on this year.
You are absolutely. That's why you're on the naughty list.
I swear, trust me.
Well, that's why you're on the naughty list because you're being naughty right now. So you're gonna be on the naughty list if you keep talking like that.
No, because Father Christmas is not being very nice to me.
Because you're being naughty, so you're on the naughty list.
No, I'm not. I'm on the good list actually.
You're not because you ain't being good.
I am on the good list. If you keep saying that word again and again and again, I'm not on naughty list.
Father Christmas rang me last night when I was at work and said, you better tell Jackson to start being a good boy or he's going to stay on the naughty list and he won't get no presents for Christmas. That's what he said to me. So you got to start being a good boy.
No, I'll do an uppercut to him.
No, you won't do. No, what?
Punch him. Punch his spear off.
You're just silly, man.
But trust me, I'm not on bad list.
Say it! Say it!
Girls, what's just happened?
So, there's an ice cream van there. Selling just 2 ice creams with 2 chewing gums in it.
Yeah.
For bloody £9 for 2 of them.
£9 for 2?
Yeah, £9. That is gonna get nowhere. The one that comes on my street is either £1 a piece or £2. That is gonna get nowhere with that.
No, he ain't, is it?
No, he ain't.
That's well bad, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you should know. And he only does bloody card. Stood there with my cash. Bloody hell.
That's well bad, isn't it?
Bloody well bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet he can hear me.
Shane, it's okay, man. I know.
He looks like he's getting ready to ash rape him. I don't know, man.
Oh, no, that's those panels on the bottom, but that middle panel is just
That
like,
middle right there is just a bro hug right there.
Yeah,
in the
2
middle.
friends. Yeah. I can't believe she fucking left me because I was in debt $20,000. Lucky the Vince got her. Oh, God. What the hell? That is so gay.
Yeah, it is.
I am sick and tired of faggots.
And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book.
Yeah, appreciate the shout out. He went hard canceling me and didn't move the needle at all. Gained me sales, if anything. Why is he a faggot like this? He's a greasy little faggot.
Like, would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
For having me on here.
What
That's
a
interesting.
greasy little fucking slimy faggot he is. He is the most effeminate.
I can't say anything. Look how I'm dressed. I mean, I got no business calling anybody a greasy faggot.
When you watch as much porn as the 3 of us, and I'm not talking about the nice, like, respectable porn you can even tell people. I'm talking about backroom casting. I'm talking about hentai. I'm talking about tentacle, monster rape, facial abuse, hard R, things that are really hard to wank to.
Only niggas would do some shit like this. If this, I don't even know what these motherfuckers look like, but I know this is goddamn nigga moment.
You are a hoe ass nigga.
I am here to ask you a favor. The book comes out next DC Tuesday, October 24th, but already the haters and the queer foes are out in force, doing everything they can to see that this book tanks. They use code and they make it sound like they have legit problems with a book they haven't read yet. But the truth is, they just don't like that there's a queer hero in the upper ranks of the DCU.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's one of those wherever you're at. This is Hammerhand, the MGTOWMASTER, here with Pop Culture Rocks as well. So we're going to do a thing or two here. I'm kind of trying to figure out why. They're caught up. My fucking screen started going, and it wasn't making, my words weren't matching up with my mouth on the live feed. And I'm like, uh-oh, we're getting intercepted. Because that happens. Whether you want to admit it or not, that happens. Gents, let's take care of business here first. The folks that are showing up in the chat, man, I'm going to say hi to you. I'll shout you out. Singletown's in the house, man. What's going on, Singletown? Always in the house. Proud owner of 5. Count them 5 stuffed boxes, man. That's a lot of stuff. And hold on, let me show you. That is 1 stuffed box right there. See if we can get that glaring ass light off of there. Can we do that? Let's get this. Hold on. Hold on. Move this light up and get it out of the way to turn it that way. How about that? Look at that. I am so proud that my box is durable. That's a hard box. Only 1 flap. That ain't too bad for a box nowadays. Of course, it does open up kind of big to accommodate larger material. You know what I'm saying? And my man's got 5 of them. And I know I just screamed in the mic. Sorry. Let me turn that light back over here. Get on my face. Get on my face! Not her and not you. Get your minds out of the gutter. What's going on, man? Rail Video Archive. How you doing in the house, brother? Honeycomb, man. Gentlemen, consider supporting Hammer. Links in the bio. Thank you very much. That's a link. There's another one right there. He's throwing it up for the monks. I know there's monks in the house. Lots of monks. Monks in the bumps. Monks in the bumps. I ain't going to sing. I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it. MGTOW is the answer to deal with your current environment. Example given, law, government, customs, eventually. Look, some of y'all don't think. You don't think. You say prices are rising. It's getting too expensive for us to support ourselves. So what happens when it gets too expensive for one person to support themselves? You typically find somebody to shack up with. So it's like they kind of push you together to enforce the agenda, the thing that is on the table right now for them, and they don't have a backup plan. They didn't think they'd need one. I don't want to get too deep into stuff. Not now. We're just here to check a couple of videos and watch a couple things, talk about one of my friends that I think is making another disastrous fucking choice and bad decision. We'll talk about that in a minute as soon as I get y'all introed, get you in here, get you out of here. Honeycomb, one more again. Monk is the final destination for most of us. Blissful as it is, not all are meant for it. This is true. This is true. And this is another reason. I'll get back to the comment in a minute. There's another reason why we say, if you have your red pill lenses on, if you're looking through those rose-colored glasses and everything looks fine to you and it's great and it's wonderful and you're 2 or 3 years down the road and you start to understand, and don't start dropping all that understanding on people that didn't ask for it. Now you can salt the earth A little bit, just a little bit. You can drop little pebbles of red, crimson here and there, but don't try to force it on people because you have to accept that. You have to accept that most of what you know around you is not real, that it's fake. It's fake. I'm not saying like this little cup. This cup isn't fake, right? The little tray that I've got sitting under it, that's not fake. But a lot of the ideology that you know, that you've imbibed, that you took for granted to be true is. And that's unfortunate, man. Search your heart. We in MGTOW do not hate. We educate. Act accordingly, gentlemen. And I'll tell you one more thing. We do not have to recruit. People accuse us of recruiting. They're on a recruitment drive again. We don't have to. We don't have to. The machinations of the system help those people that are on the fence find us. And they find us quickly. Silas Ivan is in the house. My friend, good to see you. Come on now. I know I just lit you up there. Bing, bang, boom. And as usual, post it in the links and in the drop-down menu. Gentlemen, if you can drop a couple of pieces, do it. If you can't, don't worry, man. We'll still be here, and the show still must go on. Thomas Vagrant, man. YouTube doesn't allow me to say what I want to say about these broads. Well, that's because they cater to these broads, my friend, because 85% of everything in the consumer index depends on them because of the way that they vote. They vote to take money out of your pocket and put it in theirs via subsidies from the government. You don't really think that it's free. Come on. I know you better than that. You know you better than. Shout out to the 77 sets of eyeballs over here right now on the YouTube side of things. 117 on the Rumble Dumble, man. 6 strong over on MGTOW TV. Much appreciation, gentlemen. And I know over here on Pop Culture Rocks, we have some females, some women's that tune in. Tune in, have fun, learn a thing or two. If you want to know about what's going on out here, this is a good place to learn it. It's a good place to learn it. You may not agree with what's going on, but we'll still tell you, man. Ketamine Trout, man. What's up, gents? On mobile and out and about. So I cannot shill at the moment. That's all right, bro. Don't worry about shilling. Just be here. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Kadith, the Four Stooges. Well, you know it's more than just 4 of them, right? You do know that. I know you do. I know you do, man. Eric Von Erich is in the house. Good to see you, bro. Sotanar, look at this man dropping all of these links as he always does. There's a link. 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 You can get over to Odysee and check out any one of a couple of thousand videos that I've done over the last little bit. And if that's not enough to satiate your voracious appetite for red pillology, then you can get over to the Internet Archive, where you can get 3,000 or 4,000 of them. They're there. You'll have fun with that, I'm sure. I have no doubt in my mind. RP Colossus is in the house, man. Happy British ass-kicking anniversary. If I haven't said it out loud, I know I said it in the community post, man. Happy 4th of July. There are still segments of the country that don't celebrate 4th of July because of their skin color, because of how they got here. And I'm not just talking about the Blizzaks. There's a couple more. But that's okay. That's okay. If you don't celebrate, I don't hold no grudge against you. I think it's pretty remarkable that this country, as it is, has gotten to 250 years, the 250th anniversary of the American Empire. And I mean that. It's the 250th year of the American Empire. And it is the last empire on earth. And there's no shortage of people out here that are trying to dismantle it. It was never going to happen from the outside. America is too well protected. It's too well defended. We have all the resources, everything that we need to provide for ourselves almost indefinitely. Almost indefinitely. If it was ever going to happen, it was going to happen from the inside. And that is well and truly on the way. RP Colossus, one more game, man. 4 shoulders, smoke-packed and frozen for the center. For the center? What center? For center? Oh, winter. Gotcha. Vicious One's in the house, man. What's up, gents? How you guys doing? Good to see all of y'all in here chilling. Alucard's in the house. Good to see you, bro. What's up, gents? Nothing. Chilling, man. Culver Reedrew's in the house. Good to see you. Parking lot's in the house. What's this? A civil greeting today? Is it a civil greeting? Not what's up, faggots or homos? It's gentlemen and good sirs. God, he must have got hit on the head or something. Chris 8088, man, let's go, man. Let's go. Hitman 1911, fuck a bitch. Don't touch her. Because you know what happens when you start touching on them. Shit goes wrong.
That Strag didn't get anything. Fuck him. But don't touch him.
I'm just saying, jiggle physics work for me. It may not for you, but it does for me. I like them. Ma Wang is in the house. Ma Wang's always in the house. It never leaves me. East Coast news, man. Men are still being seen handing over their money, their luxury, and even their life. And I feel like I'm the one that has woken. Well, you're one of many millions that have awoken. It's going to take quite a while to get that chivalristic bullshit out of men, for them to really stand up and understand how desperately they need to be used. And they do. And all these idiots are still asleep claiming to save a hoe. It's because what? Why? Right there. No, that's not the hand that you jack off with. What do we do here? You got those bedrock attributes, those 4 attributes: morals, ethics, values, principles. You control your biology. You put that motherfucker together and you smash a bitch in the face. Not literally. Don't go out and punch a hoe in the face. Don't do it. Like I said, your mom is in the house, man. Let's light these candles, man. Happy Sunday, gents. Happy Sunday to you guys. Happy 250th anniversary weekend. I'm going to tell you something. My goodness. I didn't think it was going to stop last night. I live in a pretty nice neighborhood. That's a very new thing for me, by the way. Live in a pretty nice neighborhood. And there were folks out here setting off low altitude aerial bombs. I decided to step outside and take a peek at it. And my goodness, they weren't going off 100 feet above us, 150 feet above us. And it was bomb. I mean, it was going on for fucking hours. I knew I wasn't going to get much sleep last night, man. Honeycomb, come on, Jackson. Be a good boy. Ghost Kid is in the house, man. Afternoon, fellas. What's going on, man? Surfing the Bird is in the house. Shouting out Honeycomb. Good to see that, man. Well armed. You should be. Your mom saved hundreds on fireworks this year. Didn't spend a dime on fireworks. I did not spend a penny. Not a dime, not a nickel, not a penny. The last 4th of July that I had was up in Louisville. If you've been around for a little while, you know that I lived in Louisville for about 20 years. I'm a native Floridian, and it was time to just come on back to the haunt, come back to the house. And, well, Florida's the house. South Florida in particular. South and Central Florida is the house. That's my thing. And I do like it here. But I have to admit, I lost the ability to feel like home was in any one place. I know how that sounds, but that's kind of the truth, man. When you get pulled away from stuff and you start getting yanked and jerked from here to there, from north, south, east, and west, you kind of lose the ability to feel what home is or what it should mean. But I know that that's where it's at now. But the last amount of money that I spent was up in Louisville on fireworks. And I swear I had it at that point in time. It was $600 fucking bucks. No, I didn't spend $600, but it was $600 for like the giant end all be all aerial bomb cannon fucking stomping fucking 15-minute long fireworks display. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, I've got this. Do I really want to put $600? Do I want to set fire to $600? And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm watching the kids walk around in there, and I'm like, And I called Devin, my son, and my daughter over, my former daughter, call her over. And I said, you know what, guys, go pick out $100 worth of stuff. And they're just like, $100, $100, daddy. And they're gone. They're gone. They're off and fucking running, happy as fuck. And we took about 2 hours to set it all off, 2.5 hours to set it all off, and they were all smiles. And I'm sitting there at the end of that thinking, I saved $500, but I also watched 100 of my dollars explode. I pulled my son aside and I said, this is going to be the last time that I watch 100 of my dollars explode. So, he was pretty far on. What was 7 or 8 at that point? I said, if people ain't going in to help with this, I'm not doing that no more. So if you ain't doing chores around the house, you ain't getting that no more. So you just got to do what you got to do. PJ Bear for goats. There's a lot of them. There's a whole bunch of people out there that aren't for goats that think they're for goats. Social engineering at its worst. At its worst. And there will be irreparably damaged and harmed by the time they start to figure it out. Too bad. I'm sorry about that. Ghost Kid, man, I'll be lurking while I'm working, outrunning my delivery route. Go and get it done, sir. Get that work done before any of that other shit. Hold on. What the fuck? Did I just see soap? Is Psyche soap in here? That's insane. I haven't seen soap in for fucking ever. Hold on. Not literally, because I take a bath a couple of times a week. I'm just saying. I got to get back up there and find it. Where was it? Well, dadgummit, I saw it just as I clicked on the fucking down button. There you look at this. Psychosoap's in the house. Look at this. That brings a smile to my face, man. Good to see you, brother. Saturday, man, in the park. I think I was the 4th of July. I think it was the 4th of July. I ain't gonna sing. I'm not gonna. I promise. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Cover Reader, man, 250 years is about as long as most empires last. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. It's good to see all of y'all, man. Riggs is in the house. Soap! Man, that Rigger is getting a little close. Rigger has been MIA, man. Pretty super gay, bro. He's awesome. He's not super gay. He's nice. He's super nice. I really enjoy him. Let's talk about it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Oh, AP 530, man, my power got shut off on the 4th of July. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that is kind of fucking weird. Bad timing. I can't. Oh, look. Terrence Pop is a friend of mine. He's still a friend of mine. Until he says that he's not a friend with Hammerhand anymore, he's a friend of mine. I cannot understand how this looks like a good idea. How is this a good idea? The hole in the middle is an admitted grifter, an admitted false accuser, and the hole on the fucking left of her, the left of your screen, is an acolyte of hers that got set up in shop when she was over in London, living fucking large on our talking points, on the things that go on with us. And bitches are fronting the conversation now. Fronting that conversation. $1,500 a fucking plate? Are you out of your mind? The average fucking man can't sniff $1,500. What the fuck kind of world are we living in where this is a thing? I don't get this. I don't know how these people can, well, I know how some of them can come together and think that this is a good idea. This is not a good idea. This fucking cunt in the middle with the horse teeth has had millions of dollars flow through her fucking fingers in the last 5 years. Millions. Terrence Pop is lucky if somebody can get him some Jameson cold brew, some wild turkey without going fucking broke. New York City private dining event on September fucking 11th with Pearl Davis. Terrence, he couldn't even have his name first, right? Terrence Pop and Christine Grace. Christine Grace was the Christine Grace Smith. So did she get married? Hold on, let me go look at her channel real quick, because it was only Christine Grace on the fucking YouTube channel. Let me go check this out real quick. Did she get married? She did. She changed her last name. So she's gotten married. She's gotten married in the time that she met Pearl Davis and got set up, just like Allie Drummond, just like Sarah Dawn Moore. I stopped your comments. I'm not looking at your comments in real time right now, because I'm gonna read these comments, because not a lot of you knew about this. And shout out to the man that sent it to me privately, because I didn't know about this until yesterday or today. King Kane Rumsky, man, what the fuck? Justin Bakula, Pop! No! This is worse than the fucking CME shit, where him and Blake went over there with old Donovan Sharp, Ed Hopkins. Hold on, I didn't call him by his real name. The fucking arm-length rap sheet, Ed Hopkins. And I warned him. I was telling him ahead of time, don't do this. Don't do business with these people. And they showed up, filmed it all, and walked out of there $6,000 light in their pockets. Come on now. Honeycomb, Pop has sold out to the grift. Bad Pop. Popsky is he's too drunk, man, so he signed up for this whole shit. Super Turbo Death Shark. Greetings, gentlemen. Hope y'all had a good 4th. It was a good 4th. Man, we got to stand outside. I went out there. My mom managed to shuffle out to the window. I went out front. And I told you, watching these aerial bombs go off like 100, 150 feet above us. Just awesome. Awesome shit. I was worried about how much shit was going to come down in my yard that I ended up having to clean up. We'll find out. Justin Vakula, man, Pop just wanted to speak at the CME event with Donovan Sharp too. Well, that turned into something, didn't it? Because Blake was the guy that was filming everything. And guess what happened? Not a fucking thing. Did they get paid? No, they didn't get paid. Filmed it all and didn't get paid. Whole Foods, imagine paying $1,500 for steak and meeting 2 dishonest hoes. Yeah. Pop's got a weakness for them red-headed coal burners, apparently. Maybe he can turn her around, literally, and fuck the demon out of her. Maybe. I don't know. Lycus Dion, man, Pop needs to stop associating with that chameleon. It's not a good look. Look, it's not a good look. Pop's a grown man, veteran, tried really hard to die in Afghanistan, for this country when he was called to action. You can do anything that you want. I think that this is a terrible fucking idea. Just like CME, I thought CME was a terrible fucking idea. Terrible idea. TPFB, man. Love Terrence Pop as a brother, friend, and countryman. He's going to wipe the floor with them. I don't think he's there to wipe the floor with them. I don't think that this is going to turn into a debate of any kind. Pop refuses to gatekeep Bad Pop. I don't think that those things are going to happen. Anybody that thinks that there's going to be some kind of a hoedown or a throwdown is mistaken. They're just there to collect ticket money for this fucking Pearl Davis thing. I guess it's for the divorce story that she's trying to tell or some shit like that. And isn't it nice how these bitches can get positioned in front of all of the men that have been speaking about this for 15 fucking years? Isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? That's exactly what YouTube wants. Bad YouTube. Bad YouTube. Terrible YouTube. That's sorry. Sorry, motherfucking display. D-Mark, man, I still like Pop, but he's very ignorant of these whores. I don't think he's ignorant, man. I just think he's said it before. I will go to any platform that helps me get the word out. But I don't understand how does that jive with $1,500 stakes, man? There's some fuckery going on here. And I'm sorry, but you know, when you gotta fucking call it, you gotta call it. I call it the way I see it. Let's say you sell 40 plates. What's his organization's name? Second Class Citizen? Is Second Class Citizen getting some of that at least? I don't know. None of my business, right? Tight garbage, man. It begs the question, Hammer, can women be red-pilled? No, women cannot be red-pilled. I told you this 15 years ago when everybody else was out there trying to get a bitch on their show. I told you this 15 years ago. Can they be aware? Can they see what you see? Yes, they can see what you see. Can they be red-pilled? No, because they are perpetual, number one, perpetual victims. And they perpetually receive benefits from us getting stomped out, our labor, what we do. They talk about unpaid labor because they had a fucking child, a baby, and they raise a kid in a house, and then they started clocking hours on that like it was, hey, you know, this I should have to get some money for feeding Junior over here and changing this shitty diaper. Instead of just being a fucking parent. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. You're watching the world go to fucking hell in real time. In real time with nonsense like this. Paperclip, man. Pop Mission is the man, and he will do whatever it takes to get the word out. Use them like they use us, I say. I don't know, man. To me, that cuts a little deep into the soul, don't you think? Don't you think when you become a user to get a user, let's become a rapist to catch a rapist. Become a murderer because they murdered. Don't you think that that's going a little too far? But then again, I kind of see that. Let me waffle a little bit here. If you play by the rules and the people that don't believe in your rules don't, guess what? You're going to lose. You're going to lose. Sigma Wolf King Sigma, pardon me, man. Pop is a funny dude. I would have gotten along. Amph hung out with him when I was in. Yeah, of course you would have. I would have too. Everybody would have. Super Turbo Death Shark, man. I like Pop as well, but for the military man, Pop never considers his surroundings and who he's letting in the foxhole with him. He's not stupid. He's not dumb. He has situational awareness as far as this is concerned. He does. He does. It's just the association is fucking insufferable. It's insufferable. Do you want to know why Hammerhand doesn't have $1 million, $2 million, $3 million in the bank? Besides YouTube robbing me blind. Do you know why? I have rules for myself. That's why. I have rules for myself. I don't break those rules. I don't break my back and I don't break my balls. And it's sad that a lot of folks out here do that. I hope that Pop doesn't get fucking used up and dumped on the side of the road with this one. I really hope so, man. SW Foley, Aaron Clary is going along that same path. He's been there. He's been there for a very, very long time. RP Havens one, man. I may show up with a placard to call out these 3 roaches. Just bring a can of Black Flag. Every fucking one of you. You must be crazy. Clary's a... I don't often giggle. That felt kind of good. Clary is a businessman, huh? You know, it's funny. When these people want to keep this money and start making more of it, they always become businessmen. Remember when Coach Greg Adams was chastising men in his comment section? Oh, I'm a businessman. There's women in this chat. You can't be saying that. What the fuck did you just say? They all become businessmen. You're not a fucking businessman. You're a philanderer. That's what you are, sir. A fucking bum. And you're eating off the fucking corpse of what's left. Bums can have money. Y'all understand that, right? You can be a rich bum. I'm just saying. Don't let me get too racked up over here. Let's get into the main course. Before we do that, though, I think we're going to set YouTube off. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of YouTube. 151 sets of eyeballs over here on the YouTube. Before I do that, though, we got some things in here, man. Let me go ahead and get those. D-Mark, Pop was never MGTOW, so there's that as well. Yes, I know. I do understand that. Frederick Little, what's going on, Frederick, man? With 2 pieces, bro. Just like the Taylor and Travis wedding, who cares? Well, there's that too. You don't have to care if you don't want to. Pop and Aaron Clary are good, but make poor decisions regarding their associates and others, whoever the fuck they can rub up against, right? Like I said, Pop is my friend. I regard him as my friend. Yeah, I saw it. Now, are they doing collaborations with her, or is she doing collaborations with them? You have to understand what the juxtaposition is there. If they're seeking her out, it's one thing. It's for relevance, right? To stay up there where they're at. If she's seeking them out, it's to solidify her position as that leading voice on men's issues, which is insane to me. Insane to me. I have videos where she admits to getting a Blizzax fired because he hit on her. And she didn't want a little sister to come over around all of that. So, me too, and a motherfucker. I have that video. Do you know why she cleared her backlog of videos? Because I showed those videos. That was me. That wasn't anybody else. None of y'all knew about that. It's fucking bananas. I can't believe that these people are associating with our people, or our people are associating with them. Now I have to ask the question, are they our people? I don't know. Your mom never heard of Christine Grace. She's been out for a few years now. Singletown, man. Fuck Lauren Southern. She's a dirty bitch. Dirty giraffe-looking motherfucking used up mudder. Ugh. Ugh. And she fucked Destiny. You would do better to go rub your stinky, smelly pussy on a tree knob than you would fucking laying down with that scumbag piece of shit. But that's them. That's who they are. Pardon me. Riggs Jr., man, what's going on? I get why Pops is going. I get why Pops is going. Which is to spread. We need a comma in there, brother. Which is to spread the word, but I don't agree with the people he's mixing with. I'm not a particular fan of it either, man, and it shouldn't be happening. But it is. Mass shooting in Pensacola. No shit. That's about the 5th one this week. How many people died yesterday in Chicago? You know, I don't give a fuck about the mass shootings. All I'm going to say to you is, if you have the ability to get yourself some kind of a pew-pew to protect yourself, then you better do it. You better do it. You better get over your fears and your phobias and not wanting to get this game this week, or I can't wait for that special to happen next week. You better get a fucking gun. You better get a gun. That's the way of the world. That's the way that it's going. Even in blue states, because you criminals don't care about your fucking laws. They don't care. Australian 03, man. Respectful shout out to Mama Hammerhand. 80 years old this month. 80 years old this month. That's a long fucking haul, man. 80 years. 80 years. Minnesota Jude, man, I'll cook my own steak, thank you. And it won't cost you $1,500. It's like you're going to meet Michael Jackson's corpse or something. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Let's get over here, man. American Knight 76, man, $4.99. That's 5 pieces. That's all right. Turning 50 next month, man. Have learned a lot. Took 2 divorces to get it through my skull. Stay single, my friends. I'm sorry that you had to go for 2 of them. That's not good, brother. That's not good. That's 2 times that you got to rebuild your fucking life.
Look at all those pieces down there.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Much appreciation, sir. I appreciate that. Frederick Little, man, with 2 more, bro, man. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July. God bless. I think everybody has had a pretty good 4th of July. If you're still alive, it was awesome.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure. It makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm just not saying. Marmar Real, Uncle Ruckus would use that scare thing for Sergeant Pop. You know, that's entirely possible.
Like a scarecrow, except it's a scare nigga. You know what it does? It scares niggas. Check this out.
Boo! Get your black monkey ass off my property. Boo! I see you, nigga. Get your chocolate ass off my property. Boo!
So what?
The amount of ass hurt that came out of that the first time I put it up was unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was unreal. And it's on published shit too. So I don't know what people are so weirded out about. MGTOW Live, you're turning 80. No, I'm not turning 80. My mother's turning 80. Damn, bro, do I look 80? That's terrible. Maybe I ought to shave or something. I'm gonna fuck this up. The Sacrity? Hope that's right. 300,000 years of gynocentric androcide. You are the why of everything, gents. Protect yourself and your sacred seed of life at all costs. And you should. You should not be reckless. You should not be reckless with your seed. It is everything. And these motherfuckers out here know that it's everything. Paperclip, where do you find that shit, Hammer? Everywhere, bro. I dig high. I dig low. I dig to the side. I dig to the other side. I get it wherever I can possibly get it. And it's funny. It's fucking funny, man. The Plantation Mac. Hammer grow to Grandolph. I just made a word. It's Grandolph the Hugh White beard, Holmes. I'm going to. This last time that I shaved it off and went and checked, making sure that everything was good, like right up under here. The last time was the last time. I don't think I'm going to do it again. I think I'm going to just go ahead and let it go. Now, don't hold me to it. I get a little face happy. I like to shave it every once in a while just to change the look up, but I think I'm going to let it go for a couple of years. I think. I'm not promising. Not promising. On the Atari with Dig Dug. Damn. Hold on a second. Which Atari? You on this Atari right here? Or you on this Atari right here? Which Atari are you on? There's a 5200, there's a 2600, there's a 7800. There's that new home console with all them billions of games in it. Hold on. I owe you a verse. Let's get that verse. Come on, let's go to the front. Here it is, man. God's deliverance, Exodus 18:12-7. And Moses went out to meet the father-in-law and did. And kissed him. And they asked each other of their welfare. And they came into the tent, not on the tent. Don't be disgusting. Don't be disgusting with the word. the Jaguar. The Jaguar doesn't count. Why? It got produced. It counts. You should see some of the shit that's out there for like what game files, whatever the fuck they call them, people that just really go insane. 2600. Yeah, why doesn't the Jaguar count? Of course the Jaguar counts. What is wrong with you? Amiga 500 is the shit. I remember looking at that way back when. Was it about 93? Was it about 93, 92, somewhere around there? And I was like, man, I might want to get that. And I never did. I should have done that. I should have picked that up. Anyways, guys, you know what? We're going to give YouTube 15 more minutes. Let's go ahead and pile on into this.
I just went on a date with a man.
Wow, she went on a date with a man. She seems so distressed because she went on a date with a man.
And then this other girl walks into the bar and he leaves. I go to the bathroom, I come back. He goes, yeah, I'm going to go. We walk out.
And left me. Now, you got to read this. Why do you think he left? He left me with a $450 tab. Do you think he ordered $450 worth of shit? No, he didn't. Now, should he hang a bitch with $450 worth of food? I don't know. How much of it was his? Australian. It's a foodie 304. That's right. Do you remember when the scandal rags here not too long ago were writing columns about women, whores, they're whores that were sitting out bragging about not having paid for groceries for 3 years because they had a roster and they were being taken out 6 days a week, taking home their little doggy bags and their goodie bags and yada, yada. And that was being promoted as empowerment. I'm just saying. Your mom, Amiga 1200 or 4K with video toaster would allow you to do professional video edits. You could still do today. I find that a lot of the stuff that came out then is just as good as the stuff today. It's just that in order to keep the money train going, you have to reinvent it and say, hey, look, this is brand fucking new. Does the same shit that 30-year-old technology does. Ketamine trout, bitch! When you give it up easy or stuff him with shit, he has no reason to stay. It's kind of the truth. The
bartender, who I'm very good friends with because my best friend works at this bar, is like, yeah, he just left. I cannot do it. I can't date.
This is psychopathic entitlement. Psychopathic entitlement. That's what this looks like. Marmar Rio, man, that trout looks cooked and also like a chicken. Well, she probably is. A little bit of a clucker. You know what I'm saying? Just dressed better. Don't ever get it fucking twisted, gentlemen. That's exactly what it is. She's a chicken. Riggs Jr., man, I'm so glad I quit dating. $450, bro. That's no, it's not. That's 4 12 gauges at Walmart. That's not 1 12 gauge. I mean, you got to get some bullets. So let's just say 3. Let's just say 3. My goodness.
Men anymore.
You have to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
What's she gonna say? Look, hold on. I have not seen this. I'm watching this fresh with you. You got to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. So let me back this up just a teeny bit. Okay, like 6 or 8 seconds. What's she gonna say?
Not do it. I can't date men anymore.
You have to rate yourself.
Okay, take a look. Hold on. Let me get this up here where you can see it. What do you think she's gonna say? Come on. You know what she's gonna say. You know what she's gonna say. It's what they all say. I've never looked around in a room full of 10s and seen so much disparity as I do today. It's fucking insane. It really is. Let's find out what she says.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give yourself?
10, of course.
She's a 10, y'all. She's a 10. A 10. Hey, Yeetus, did you know that the average weight for a man was 170 50 years ago? The average weight, bro, is 170. Go check out the average height. You pack that 170 on that average height frame. Oh my God. It's a big fucking problem. It's a big problem, man. The MGTOW Infinium, man, that'd be a big backy in Keisha right there. Yeah. 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 You could dry laundry on that back. Whew. My goodness. Oh, she's a 10, y'all. She's a 10.
Myself.
10.
Yes.
What?
I don't think he's coming back.
16 plates and 3 drinks on the table. Where did he go?
She really ordered the whole menu.
Look at that shit. Let me explain something. I'm sitting there, and she starts going blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna stop. You don't have a chance in hell of being able to consume this, and I don't care that you want to pick off of 10 different plates. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. If you sit there and get used like a fucking sucker, they're going to use you. One of the things that I told my brother, the MGTOW overlord, a number of years ago was you can't get mad at the user, bro. He's like, what do you mean I can't get mad at the user? Of course I can. They used me. I said, they are some of the most honest people on earth. And he says, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, they're telling you exactly who they are. They're not lying to you. They're not trying to hide it. They are using you, straight up using you. And you're just going along with it because you don't want to upset them. Which one of y'all is at fault? And he started thinking about it. He's like, and I said, if you said something and put a stop to it, and she said, fuck you, get out the door, could you handle that? And he's like, I don't know. I said, okay, you're the problem. And it took him a while to accept that. Of course, this was back when I was just starting to become red. And he was just starting to figure a thing or two out too. Sir Yeetus, man, I hate when they order so much food just to shit test you. I would leave so quick. I would stop that shit at the ordering phase. And if you insist on ordering this, we are getting separate checks. I don't need to see you again because I know who you are now. If you're trying to hang this around my fucking neck, I know who you are. So, yeah, I don't need to see you again. Look at this bullshit. Boom. What did she say? I had to. I needed a little bit of everything while she's stuffing her fat fucking face. Do you want to be saddled with that? I don't. And they expect you, Mr. Dick and Balls, they expect you to pay for everything. Why do they expect that? Because about half of your population out here still believes in that outdated chivalristic bullshit. And the other half is so desperate to touch a titty that they'd sell their mother to be able to do it. That's why. And then you have the few guys like us that are stuck in the middle of that. Well, thankfully, I don't have to choose a side. I chose me. So I didn't really choose a side. I chose me. They absolutely will kick your ass if you let them. Lecoq! Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Devault! I get up and walk out as soon as I see that bullshit. Yes, sir. You walk with some fucking purpose too. You walk with some purpose. You make sure that they understand that. Psychosoap, man. Hell with you, Riggs. You shut. Soap do what I want to. Listen to all of that. There's some business going on in that chat.
Women don't fall in love with you. They fall in love with the dream.
This is our friend George. And maybe someday we'll do something with George again. We had a pretty good conversation a few years ago.
Of marriage and what you can provide. Women marry a lifestyle, not the man.
One time, a guy looked me directly in the eyes and said, "I could never date you." I didn't ask, nor was it the least bit relevant. I've thought about him every day since.
I bet. I'll bet. I went out with this girl, and I've told you this story. Let me get off of this hideous bitch for a second. I went out with this girl named Jamie. You heard the Jamie story. You didn't hear all of it. Some of you did if you was there for the original, but went out with this girl named Jamie. Jamie was used to getting her way. Jamie was used to people falling all over her. Jamie was used to being almost semi-stalked, with phone calls and gifts, things of that nature. So we got together, we hooked up, and I thought that it was fun and she was interesting. Really, really liked her smile. She was built well. A week goes by, take her out again. And then like another week, 10 days go by. I don't hear a fucking word. And I just called her. I said, "Hey man, I don't think this thing is working out with us." And she says, "Whoa. No, she was not the one that wanted me to fix her car. I don't even know that bitch's name. I don't even know her name. I don't remember her name. She told me, I don't remember. But I said, "I don't think that this is working out." And she says, "What?" And I said, "Look, man, you don't have enough time to give to me. You're busy all the time. And when I want to see you, you're not available. So I don't think that this is working out, man. I think I'm going to jet." And she's like, "Are you breaking up with me?" And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, "No one has ever broken up with me before." And I says, "Jamie, you've got too much shit going on. I'm not just going to sit here like some fucking little lovesick dog, man. I've got fucking things to do, places to go, people to see. And, when I need some attention from you, I need the attention from you, not the 15 fucking people that you have running defense for you." She's like, "I can't fucking believe you're breaking up with me." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm breaking up with you. I'm sorry, but you're not suitable for me." She was like, "Oh, have a good day." I'm like, "Cool." How dare you, man? Hammer's kind of demanding. A little bit, not a lot. You ask them fellas at the Orlando MGTOW house. Was I demanding? Not demanding at all. I have, like my friend here, the plane jumper says, I have some standards, and you have to have standards. And that was prior to my red pill awakening. You have to have standards for yourself. You do. I heard Hammer leaves the seat up. I was nice enough to put it up so you can put it down. If you just fall in that bitch because you didn't put it down or look or take care of yourself, I ain't got nothing to say to you. It is what it is. Guitar Zero. She was flabbergasted and shocked someone else broke up with her. She genuinely was. I wasn't doing it to try to make a point. I was doing it to set her free. I was doing it to set myself free. Because at that point in time, I was looking, and I thought that she could be really, really nice, really good, really cool to hang out with, have some dinner with every once in a while, go out to the fucking inlet, go catch a flick, fuck. I thought it was really kind of cool, but she was just so self-absorbed with her own time. And I'm not fucking with that. I had just come out of a disastrous relationship with my kid's mother. I wasn't going to do that. There was no way.
Rejected.
Took you out to eat, bought you a pack, now you want a car.
Bro, literally, you haven't done nothing for me in like how many years? Like
$500. What are you talking about? Just gave you $500 for your birthday.
In 25 years of living? Thanks.
when you come back into a kid's life, and this is the response that you get when you hand them $500. I don't know if you deserve that or if she's right. I don't know. But you can't come in and try to buy somebody. You can't. It's not going to work. And you know for a fucking fact that the mother is a ratchet because the daughter is a ratchet. You know that. Just looking at her, you know what the mother is already. And you know that the mother's been sitting there for 18 years. Fuck that nigga. Oh, and that nigga did this. Every day for 18 years. You know that. I know that. So let there be no misunderstanding. You know that. Hitman 1911, who rubs their nose on the palm of their hand? I mean, look at her, right? She's face palming herself. Because she can't scratch her face with them fucking nails or she'll tear an eyeball out. That's the way that they are. Unfortunate.
25 years in living, you're my dad. The least you could have done is $500 in a car after 25 years.
What?
This man invited his whole family out to eat just to say his baby mama got to split the bill with him, and the bill was $600. When people show up to a free meal, do you think that they show up with their conscience too? No, they're going to pack their ass out. That's what they're going to do. They're going to get a doggy bag. They're going to put it in their purse. They're going to take home another doggy bag. They're going to rent some motherfuckers to carry 2 or 3 more doggy bags. They're going to make sure that they put it on you. And he didn't invite her and the whole family out to pay for them. He invited her out. She invited the family. You better believe that shit. She invited the family and just expected him to roll over, take it in the ass, and throw $600 fucking dollars on the table. And let me say what I don't know what happened at the end of this, but I'm going to say right now, if he did put the 6 bills on the table, do you think the people that put all that fucking food on the table, that served them, you think they're getting a tip? Nope. That's why people in restaurants fucking hate them. Hate them. If you can't tip your fucking server, don't go out and eat.
Bro, you keep talking about I only had 1 drink, bro. You had all this food. I'm not doing this shit. Yes, you is. This your people. I don't care about no Mother's Day, none of that shit, bro. This ain't
See how she's trying to fucking goad him and shame him into paying this fucking bill? My goodness. Don't find yourself in this situation, gentlemen. Don't find yourself in this situation. They will do anything and everything to try to put this in your lap and make you accountable for them and their bullshit. Look, man, 600. That's her objectifying him. It never, ever fucking stops. It will never stop.
That's what you want to do. It's not my idea. I'm going to pay for everything I have. This is your family.
No, fuck you. This is your family. She invited them. He didn't invite them.
What you gonna do if I walk out? What you gonna do if I walk out? Don't walk out. Hey, I don't got no money. I only got $20, bro. Don't touch me. I only got $20. Get your purse so we can go. So we can go. Get this phone. Yeah. Don't got nothing to do with me. I'm leaving my money, bro. I paid for a drink. That's it. That's all. Why did you invite all these people? I don't give a damn about none of that, bro. Why did you invite all these people?
Fucking stupid motherfucker, still sitting there just repeating the same thing over and over and over again like it's going to change something. Zebra, ratchet behavior. Yes, it is. There is no soul in these bitches. Not these bitches. You might find it somewhere, but not in them. Not in them. Don't matter how churched up they are. They get a lot of it from the church. Believe that shit. Believe that. We're going to go ahead and get off of the used tubes, man. Your paperclip, you made me laugh. Where is it? I want to see it. By the way, I know this is the only time I've been ashamed here. Thanks for checking me, man. Was that right? All right, let me give you guys a couple of minutes to break. I'm going to go to the restroom real fast, as I usually do at my hour break. And yeah, we're going to get the fuck on down the road. Thank you for tuning in. 131 sets of eyeballs over here on the YouTubes. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Come over to Rumble. Come over to MGTOW TV. We get a little more loose over there because on YouTube, you can't speak freely. You're not allowed to speak freely. Apparently, Section 230 is greater than the Constitution. We're finding that out very quickly and in real time. It is what it is. Kaboom, kaboom. Get on over here. Son of a bitch. All right. Let me set this in here real quick. Boom. And I'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes.